Yo, what's up? Facebook, YouTube, and whatever you can find your podcast needs from is your boy KaRon Caddell back again. Also here again, my boy LP with Titletown Wrestling, and we just come to you to give y'all our ultimate Wrestlemania card. With Wrestlemania coming up this weekend, just wanted to fantasy make a fantasy match card for the ultimate Wrestlemania, past and present wrestlers, people we haven't seen in a long time, people we probably going to see here soon this weekend, some possible Hall of Famers. Um, let's get into it. I know we both got different matches we decided on separately. Um, I think my match that has to be on the card, honestly, has to be a match with Shawn Michaels. And I think the perfect match for him in that setting will be against AJ Styles. He's already Shawn Michaels already retired. AJ Styles still wrestling, and they have both similarities. They both smaller guys. Came around during an era where a lot of people wanted to see big guys, and these guys was, despite their size, was on top of their card. How you feel about that match?
There's two different wrestling styles. AJ is more considered of a high flyer, and Shawn Michaels has never been known for high flying. He's more of a grounded wrestler. I actually had since Triple H just retired from in ring. I actually had like a end of a legendary faction match between him and HBK to kind of close out that entire book of the Generation X. I did something corny by saying the extermination match.
Yeah, I saw that when you sent me your card. I was looking at that and I was just like, we've seen that match over and over again. Of course, that it definitely would be on my card. Like I would love to see them wrestle again. That great chemistry, not just when they're tagging together, but when they're against each other. I just was trying to think of a match we haven't seen ever, or if we did, not that many times.
Well, most folks that if you're talking about matches you've never seen, honestly, it would be Shawn Michaels versus Seth Rollins. Seeing as though they say Seth Rollins is
Oh yeah,
like the second coming or Dolph Ziggler, one of those two. But
I
more
don't
so
think Dog
Seth
gonna make
Rollins,
this card.
more so Seth Rollins than Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, with, like my comparison with AJ, I think they both are technical. Like I mentioned before, they both are not the really big guys. Um, Shawn Michaels, of course, he is known for his high flying move, but of course, he does do the elbow drop on top rope. He's done some crazy springboard moves in the past. Of course, it's not his go to thing. I know AJ's more on the athletic and high flying side, but he does have a technical side and can wrestle anybody. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like those two clash styles were definitely pretty great match. Um, back to it definitely would be a great way to close out Triple H's career, like you mentioned, with them fight each other pretty much ending the Degeneration X faction from back in the 90s and those appearances in 2000. A lot of great memories. Um,
I see HBK kind of being known as ending folks' careers and stuff like that. Being involved more so in
oh yeah,
the
like Ric Flair.
yeah. So that was my visual on that
Right.
for being like more of an emotional tip because everybody knows like that's the end of Triple H.
You mentioned Seth Rollins. Why not Triple H for Seth Rollins? I know
Like
we've seen the match as well, but I know he kind of passed down his signature, his finisher move, the pedigree down to Seth Rollins. They were both in the authority.
I more so think that it would be more impactful for it to be HBK because honestly, if you look at the clique, they were the only two left.
Yeah.
Like Diesel was coming in and out, but he wasn't really active. And then by him and Sean being pretty much basically brothers, it will only be right for them to wrestle the last match together. Although Triple H wasn't HBK's last match, official last match,
Mm-hmm.
I would have felt like it would only be right because if you look at it, it started out the Generation X. and Slash Click, and then, you know what I'm saying, went on, they had their fuse back and forth with each other, but in the end, they still, you know what I'm saying, they still prevailed as D-Generation X. Then they moved on behind the scenes as producers, Triple H being COO, and Shawn Michaels being very active in the performance center, which later now he's over, or he's, you know, the one that's pretty much orchestrating NXT now. But that's only after Triple H kind of got put on the shelf for his surgery. So it's kind of like, by them knowing each other on a personal level and a professional level, like, I think it will definitely be tears shed from not only them but the entire situation, like the entire fan.
Right. So looks like Shawn Michaels versus HBK on the. Sorry, Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. All these H's. Is one of the matches on the match card. If there's another match you want to. Oh, no, I'm actually about. Oh, if not Shawn Michaels versus AJ, what's the AJ Styles match? If you had AJ Styles Wrestlemania match. Now, if you feel like he shouldn't make the card, I understand.
No, well,
he is. I wouldn't say relatively new to WWE, but not 20 plus years of history of WWE.
No, and see most of it, but I do have like active and retired wrestlers. So if you're talking about top, AJ is up there.
Oh yeah, he's on my all-time favorite.
Off the top of my head, AJ versus. Well, that would be your AJ and Seth Rollins match.
Okay.
If we pin Triple H and HBK, it'll be your Seth Rollins and AJ Styles.
Oh, that'll be a dope match.
Be one of those. Let's start that. Just still record. Just still say live.
Just keep talking.
There'll be one. I feel like there will also be like one of those career ending matches. Seeing as though AJ Styles is saying that he's close to the end of his career, although he just recently signed a new contract.
I don't know what he's doing, bro.
No, he recently signed a new one. He said that was worth what, $3 million?
Right. It's not just him though. It's Kevin Owens too. Kevin Owens, you know what I'm saying?
But Dolph Ziggler did the same stuff. Like, and I was confused because I was like, bro, like, you keep getting buried just to come back. Now you're the NXT champion. But
money talks, bro. That's all.
I think that him being NXT champion brings a lot of prestige to that. Not only to the title.
Oh yeah, for sure. And to his tag team, him and his tag team partner both the NXT champion. I
definitely thought Bobby Roode was gonna leave WWE like tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially after he started jobbing when he got on SmackDown, I was like, yeah.
Running behind 24/7 champion, but I was like, yeah, there you go. That's his career. Man, I really hate Beer Money didn't make it.
Oh yeah, I wish James Storm would definitely to come to the WWE.
That hurt. Like,
at least for a little bit.
He was there for a week.
Something like that. He had a couple matches.
Two matches in NXT. He was done. That was it. And you didn't get the full potential. But so yeah, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. I think that will be, and make 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, that should be crazy for sure.
2 out of 3 falls.
Time that match. 30-minute clinic, bro. Just
no, we don't say that. Somebody
else. Got a match you want to throw out there?
Tag team match. I just throw out there. I did it as a cross brand, winner take all.
I have a tag match too.
I picked 2 teams from each brand, meaning NXT, Raw, and SmackDown.
Current day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even put no legendary tag team factions in there because I didn't give it that much. Well, I gave it a lot of thought. I just didn't put that many legendary factions in there. You got the current champions, RJ Bros. I got them and Street Profits from Raw. I got Usos and New Day from SmackDown, which will only be right. Those are two of the best tag teams. Not even the SmackDown has, but period.
I know. I got them on.
Yeah, so I got them two. You can't not have a tag team without them two. And since those Usos are the champions, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you got Imperium and MSK. And I got a cross-brand winner take all. And I would say winner take all elimination tag match. Tornado tag match. So, it will be once you...
I was trying to add the teams up. The 6.
Yeah, 6 tag, 2 for each, yeah. 3 brands, 2 for each.
I have a similar match. A couple of people that you name are in this match. Battle of the Eras tag team championship match. I have New Day and the Usos representing the PG era / New Era. The Hardys and the Dudleys representing the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression. And then I have Road Warriors and the Steiners representing the Golden Age and New Generation Era. Reason why these teams, like you mentioned before, New Day and Usos are been the best tag team of the last 10 plus years. Probably not 10 for exactly for New Day, but yeah, about 10 years. And then Hardys and Dudleys, world renowned tag team, multiple time tag team. Huh?
It's almost 10.
Yeah.
They formed,
I know Usos like 11, 12 now, right?
Yeah, but like the New Day, I think they formed in 13.
14, 13?
13, 14.
Okay, yeah.
So it's almost 10.
Hardys and Dudleys, world renowned tag teams all over, have won championships and WWE, TNA, ROH, you name it.
Some AEW.
Oh yeah, for sure. We already know it's coming.
Yeah.
Road Warriors and the Steiners. The Steiners, especially with this, they're being inducted to the Hall of Fame. And their son, well, not their son, their nephew and their son, Braun Steiner, Braun Breaker, as we know him in NXT, is a former NXT champion. So it'll be great to see them on the card. And then Road Warriors are just a great tag team in general. Probably top 10 all time. But yeah.
Of course, top 10 all time. Not in my book, but I mean somebody else's book.
Oh, yeah, well, I think for WWE go
statistically wise, yeah. Because before New Day broke it, they were the longest reigning. So yeah. So in my personal opinion, I don't think they would match up to the other decades. Because the Hardys and the Dudleys are basically, there's like them two together is Team Extreme.
Oh yeah,
so
for
you're
sure.
looking at tables and ladders.
I kind of want to put a lot of different elements in it. Like with the Road Warriors, they both powerhouse, the big guys, and then Steiners, they're big guys. Also, they're very technical, got a lot of amateur wrestling experience. Dudley's, I mentioned before, Extreme, Hardy Boys, high flying, Usos, high flying mixed with hard hitting action, and then New Day. Depending on what combination you get, you can get a little bit of everything. If you put Big in the match, you got a big man. You got a high flying Kofi, and then Xavier Woods just good, on the mic and in the ring. Just either go here.
Talking about
yeah, of course. But I had to mention that part of his game. We're gonna say Kofi and Biggie in this match.
Okay. Yeah,
since talking is not qualified.
I mean, because everybody kind of, what I'm saying, they kind of give Xavier Woods the underrated, end of the stick. So.
I think he's such a good mouthpiece. It kind of, I won't say it takes away from his game. It's just like one of those things that kind of fall back, in second place. Like it's mouthpiece, and then his acting in-ring action.
I could never see him as WWE champion.
Right. But it'd be cool to see him with like the US champ or the IC champ,
That's more realistic than WWE. Like after Big E won, they was like, oh, what will make the faction the greatest of all time is if they won. No. Not at all. I couldn't even.
No offense, but
no. I can't take it away because I've always been a fan of his. Even back when he was Austin Creed, Consequences Creed at TNA. So I've always been a fan. But I think that kind of WWE kind of hindered him. Once he came over, he started as a jobber. He was under R-Truth. Then, of course, that's when, that's what I'm saying. So it was like Brodus Clay. Then you found your niche when you created New Day. I kind of feel the first part was kind of Malcolm X's when he came out with the suit and glasses. But I'm glad he kind of dropped that, and they went to what they are now. But yeah, as far as in ring, I don't WWE at Xavier Woods. I wouldn't put in this match. It'll definitely have to be Big E and Kofi. Most definitely.
I did like it's in the 2021, like when they was on Raw and they were beefing with
the Bloodline.
No, Hurt Business. There we go. And Bob Lashley, he had a decent match in Bob Lashley when Bob Lashley and Big E was feuding together, and he had a good match against him. Yeah. His King of the Ring run had some good matches. He's a good hand. Like you mentioned, he just wouldn't be on. He wouldn't be made in WrestleMania or So.
I wouldn't dare put my money on.
But when he major titles, I mean, maybe if it would be like a transitional champion, maybe a week a month type of reign, something real quick.
Oh, what, WWE?
Yeah. Just to say, hey, New Day is the only faction that has 3 members that's been champions.
Definitely give him 24 hours.
Okay.
Less than 24 hours, because once you win it, the next night I have somebody knock you out.
Gotcha.
Preferably Brock Lesnar, because that's usually what they use them for. Yeah. Look what happened to Kofi.
And Big E.
Damn. Yep. That's tough. Damn.
The New Day killer.
Yeah. Damn. Yep.
Damn, yesterday.
All right.
That's crazy.
That's funny. What happened?
Book your WrestleMania card. What's the name just said?
Report. That's right.
That's crazy why we're doing this. Yeah, we got to decide who's going to be on the card.
What card?
This match is yours.
Which one?
The New Day Usos Hardys, that match versus the cross brand match. Both great matches. I like all the tag teams in there on both sides. Especially, I love NXT in general, even the old version and new version.
I think because of NXT being in, and it wasn't really a thing back then, I definitely would like this more. And I think it would be more impactful and entertaining. That would kind of be slow and hard hitting, which would be good for the most part. Like you have your spots where I feel like the Hardys, the Hardys and Dudleys, and the Usos and New Day will put in most of the work. Meanwhile, you'll have Legion of Doom and the Steiner brothers kind of lagging behind. Like they'll have big hard hitting spots, and then they'll just lay around while the other 4 do most of the work. Whereas all 6 of these teams going crazy the entire time. Like Randy and Riddle going at it. Hard hitting knees, RKOs out of nowhere from both guys. Right. Uso splash, Uso crazy over the top rope. New Day, what is it, Midnight Express? That's the finish. Midnight Hour. And then you got Kofi doing his high flying acts over the top rope and stuff. You got Big E doing his mid rope spear. Who you got? Imperium and their moves. You got MSK, their moves. You got Wesley coming from one corner, jumping over the turnbuckle out the ring. Like that, all 6 aspects, bro. That would be like hard hitting and entertaining all the way around. Like my mouth would not be closed watching that match.
I think I definitely make the card. Was it? Read out the names so that I
know. Street Profits. Oh snap! Street Profits. Yeah, them too. Especially with Montez Ford. Yeah. Montez Ford. Everybody knows he's a future solo star. I'm sorry to hate to have to break him up like that. I don't think it's gonna be.
It's not true. It's WWE.
I don't think it's gonna be. I hope they do the same method they did with New Day, and keep them together, and just have Angelo Dawkins to back them up.
That or go to different brands.
That part, but yeah. So you got Street Profits versus RK Bros versus Usos versus New Day versus Imperium versus MSK. And
Winner take all.
There is a 6-team winner take all cross brand matchup. All titles are on the line.
All right.
Elimination match.
My match, I guess, is next. I don't have to lead into another multi-man match. Oh, head of the table match. It's a match that's been rumored that's gonna possibly happen, but since it hasn't happened, maybe this might happen. Make it happen. Roman Reigns versus The Rock.
I did not put that on there because it's already been confirmed that that's still.
I know. I just had to put on that. Just
I wasn't even gonna waste my time. No, I wasn't even gonna waste my time with doing it. I started to, but I was like, it's pointless because it's redundant because there's literally already in works. So.
But then I wouldn't be surprised they don't do it though.
I think it would.
I mean, I hope and I pray that they do, but it just the way things are going with them unifying the belt and then his reign being so long is like do wait another year for WrestleMania, Hollywood next year to really you know what I'm saying move on from Roman as champion because there's no I don't see that match being without that championship. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's believable to beat Roman. Even Brock this weekend, I count him out. I wouldn't be surprised that he win, but if Roman wins, it's like, okay, I knew it was going to happen. He's now the undisputed WWE Universal title.
Because there was already something that was said.
Right. You got a Roman match?
Roman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
WrestleMania match Roman?
Lashley versus Reigns versus Brock, which was originally spoke of before they knocked Lashley out of the picture. Because this Lashley and Omos match, I'm really not a big fan of it at all. WWE has never been good on utilizing their big men. Braun Strowman, Big Show, Great Khali.
It's crazy you say that because they supposed to be where the big guys come to be the head of the head of the table, you know, that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The big guys are known in WWE, and then now that we're, you know what I'm saying, in the 22nd century, it's like it's not the same.
Yeah.
Roman and Brock are the two top big guys, and them niggas are always gonna be on the top of the card, no matter what. No one else is gonna be pushed as high as they are.
I just don't understand it. But yeah, that was my
You got a Rock match?
A who?
The Rock.
The Rock. I did, but I could definitely come up with one off the top of my head. You talking about ultimate match? I would do you can still keep the head of the table. But I would definitely do Rock versus Rocky Johnson. Is that
versus Dad? Okay.
Father versus son match?
Sell itself. No reason to go too deep into it. Yeah. Another lock. One locking in. Roman versus Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Undisputed WWE champion match.
Who you said?
Roman, Brock, and Bobby.
Yeah, that was mine.
Undisputed championship match.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
another one of those.
Oh, I did have a Triple H match.
I thought you said
no.
Triple H versus. Oh, they said what was that, Vince?
Winner take all. Take the company.
What?
Vince need to step down and go do some other shit.
Stroke out.
It's time to move on. Let Hunter focus on the business part of WWE. He's done wrestling. He's retired. We know what he got going on with his medical history, whatever like that. It's just time for him to sit back in Vince's seat and book matches and put on great shows like he has already done in NXT. We see what Sean and him are doing in NXT. I feel like he can do the same for the main roster. That's all.
I had an interesting match for Clash of the Titans.
For what?
Because they consider all the big guys to be called Titans.
Come on, Roman them?
No. Big guys.
Oh, this is a separate match. Oh, I thought Triple H or
no.
Roman. All right, cool.
I had Clash of the Titans. It was Andre the Giant versus Big Show versus Diesel versus Braun Strowman. Clash of the Titans over the top rope battle royal. So a 4-way battle royal.
How about just play the 4-way?
I was gonna do it like who was that, TNA?
Because like when you think about battle royal, it feels like the more people, the better.
Yeah. So play the 4-way. All right, I go with it.
4-way elimination.
Yeah.
I don't have a big match to compare that with. I do have a match with a big guy in it. Well, a couple big guys in it.
Mm-hmm.
IC title ladder match. You can name this the Scott Hall ladder match or whatever you want to call it. With them passing a couple weeks ago. But I have Razor Ramon versus The Miz versus the current IC champion Ricochet versus Rob Van Dam versus Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage. Razor Ramon, of course, obviously this match will probably be named after him. He probably will come in as champion. But him passing the other day, I know he was a great influence on the current day and the 1980s and 90s WWE and WCW. The Miz, arguably the greatest IC champion of all time. Ricochet, part do XL and ladder match. So with Rob Van Dam, Ricochet being the current champion, and this type of match will be perfect for him. Rob Van Dam, just a scream, and then Ultimate Warrior, he was just in that powerhouse big guy role, and then Muscle Man Randy Savage, him in the IC match. Check his track record, is one of the best IC champion, defending IC champion ever. So that'll be my IC ladder match.
If you're gonna do it like that, you should put what's his name? The dude that played Elvis.
Oh, Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah. So technically.
Who you take out?
I ain't checking out nobody.
I was saying, out of all these things, I don't think nobody will come out for him. But I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna move on because this is very.
Does that match make the card? That's my question.
What?
The IC ladder match with Scott Hall.
Okay, so you got your ladder match. This is mine. Ricochet versus Billy Kidman versus Carmelo Hayes versus Jeff Hardy versus Rey Mysterio versus RVD.
Jeff Hardy got a match. Oh, no, he don't. You're right. I'm not. Oh, he didn't mention to Hardy.
Didn't. So, back to mine.
I would definitely replace Billy Kidman, but yeah.
With who? The rest more?
No. I mean, if we doing an IC ladder match, then yeah, sure, Razor, but Billy Kidman instead of him. Rey Mysterio.
What? You already on there?
Oh, Billy Kidman. Eddie Guerrero. Eric Guerrero.
Okay. So take out Billy.
And then with Melo being a newcomer, it's kind of hard to see him in that match. I'm just saying. He hasn't made it. He made it to the main roster.
Okay, MSK ain't neither, but you know what they're capable of.
I get that, but that's why it wasn't on my card. This is the ultimate Wrestlemania.
Okay.
I want somebody who's
so keep Billy Kidman, take out Carmelo Hayes, and replace him with Eddie Guerrero.
That's fine. Well, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Ooh. Okay, so take out Carmelo Hayes and Billy Kidman. God.
So Chris.
So Ricochet, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, RVD, and Jeff Hardy.
That's a banger match.
That is. But you only got one current though.
Huh?
The rest of them is legends. You only got one current one.
Who's the current?
Ricochet.
Oh, and Jeff Hardy.
I think it's a legend.
All right. Finn Balor. He's not a high flyer, but he would definitely fit in that match.
He would. He get his ass whooped. I just don't like seeing that bony ass dude just thrown around. Like, a lot of him is bony, but he be getting his ass tossed. Like, it don't do it for me. He be overselling. I thought Dolph Ziggler oversell. He oversell.
Dolph just do his fucking job, bro.
That's why he's
he
still
is
there.
the best seller.
That's why that man is still
possibly
there.
all the time. Him and Ric Flair are like neck and neck.
Oh, definitely not. Ric Flair just did stupid stuff.
I think he's a flip over the ring for being for the middle of the ring to get flipped over in the corner of the ring.
You can throw Ric Flair from the top of the building. Ric Flair fall, get up, walk halfway down the aisle, and fall again. Bro, what? You supposed to be dead. You done got up. Everybody like, are you okay? Woo! Dude, what? So you back again. And then guess what? You were influencer because you had Triple H doing the stupid shit too. Triple H said, get up. What you do? Boom! Like, bro, what?
Oh, man.
But, okay, so would that make, since we didn't scratch out and pull people, would that make the card? Would that match make the card versus yours?
I like my match better because it's historic and current.
Okay, well, go ahead then.
Okay.
You got a women's match?
I have a couple of them. One of them I'm undecided on still. For the women's title, Becky Lynch versus Ronda, which is another match that's probably going to happen eventually. I wish it would happen this year, me personally, and we probably could have got Charlotte versus Sasha or Charlotte versus who the fuck ever on SmackDown. But and then I have another match, Charlotte versus Alundra Blaze. So if one of them don't make it, I understand. It's cool. But those would be my ultimate WrestleMania women match.
Mine was who was the ultimate horsewoman. Because that has yet to happen with all four women in the ring to fight each other.
Speaking of horsewomen, I have a tag match with two of those horsewomen.
Okay. But I'm talking about all four of them.
I know. I was just, you mentioned it, so I just.
Because I'm tired of seeing them tag.
Yeah, sure.
You have seen different variations of their tags. You're seeing Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky. Then you're seeing you're seeing Bayley and Sasha. Then you're seeing Becky and Charlotte. So it's like, bro, you're seeing different variants, but you've never seen all four of them in the ring. I think they tried to do it one time in NXT, but who they are now, what they accomplished, their accolades, bro, the people that they are now, that would elevate everything. And a lot of folks would think that Charlotte would come out on top, but I don't know, bro. Honestly, I would give it to Sasha or Bayley by them being two of the underdogs.
It depends on who's booking the match. I think Vince would definitely go Charlotte.
Yeah.
But I think like if Triple H or something, Michael booking the match, they'd probably go Sasha or Bayley. Like
I think Shawn would go Bayley.
I think Triple will go Sasha or Bayley too. Though.
Yeah. Nobody will pick Becky. So another rider would be Becky.
Right, for sure.
But overall, between the two that we would name, Vince will go with Charlotte. And then Triple H will be tied between Sasha and Bayley. Because
I think it'll go also to what version of this. I think it'll be babyface Bayley in that match. The current cocky, arrogant Charlotte. Sasha as the boss, and then Becky. I guess you could do the man, but then again, if we are holding her back like it sounds like we are, it's babyface beginner Becky.
It's last
like
it's last
first SmackDown, huh?
Last kicker,
right,
yeah.
First SmackDown champion of Becky.
But if you put the man, Becky Lynch.
Oh, the man be all the bitches.
When she first became the man, like that motherfucker hardcore. She first became the man. And then you got Sasha Banks. The boss. The blueprint. Because she was calling herself Blueprint. She was killing the game.
Yeah.
Charlotte when
current day Sasha.
I ain't gonna say.
Charlotte.
True
I think
that.
I like the cocky, arrogant. She gotta come
No,
to that match
I like the
bitch.
cocky.
I'm gonna beat all you bitches.
Yeah, well, I like the promo mentality she has current day, but her skill set is not really matching.
Right.
I would go back to when she first really turned heel and was like, "Fuck all y'all." Like,
even when she turned off for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would, to me, was the best little era for her as of right now, because that was like, it was believable. It was like, bruh, middle finger to all you hoes. I'm finna get with this. And who was it? Bailey. I honestly, truly, I would like to see, you know what I'm saying, the Bailey now. Not the ding dong Bailey. The Bailey when she first turned heel.
Oh, gotcha.
I wouldn't want to
role
see
model.
Yeah, role model Bailey. I wouldn't want to see the babyface Bailey. Because those are, in my eyes, they're all.
I just feel like we just needed an underdog.
I wouldn't even give a damn. That would make it more interesting.
I just figured it would.
That would make it more interesting for no be. Hell, if anybody, Sasha would still be the underdog. The Blueprint boss, out of all of them gimmicks, bro, Sasha would still be the underdog. Because the Blueprint, when she won, what was that, the wrong time? When she was the Blueprint? Kept calling herself the Blueprint?
Don't remember.
Or SmackDown
she couldn't hold on to the Raw title for the rubber down.
Yeah. For one moment, her and Charlotte kept going back and forth. They had like 15 matches. Like 5 title changes.
No. Get tag match.
So would that make it, or you want yours?
That's fine.
Which one?
The Horsewoman match.
Okay.
Like I mentioned before, like with the Ronda and Becky match, the match is probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably next WrestleMania. And then that Charlotte, a lot of Blade matches kind of one of the dream matches that we never saw.
That you did like a decade match.
The tag match.
Era match.
Yeah, the tag match.
So it wasn't a tag match for me, but it was similar to a decade thing. So I got the decade dominators. I call it the decade dominators. You got Ric Flair that dominated, roughly the 80s.
I got a Flair match too.
Huh?
I got a Flair match.
Yeah. You got Ric Flair, and then you got I don't know. Ric Flair kind of dumb. Who was that? Hogan dominated the 80s.
Ric Flair dominated the 80s on the indie side, WCW side. Hogan was WWE.
Okay. So I put them two right there.
Right. I see what you
Then you got Stone Cold coming in with the 90s.
Attitude Era, like 98.
Yeah. Like 96. No, like 96, 97, all the way up.
Mm.
And then you got John Cena, of course.
Right.
That came with the Ruthless Aggression in 05, took over 06, all the way up to like, 12?
Mm.
So you got them four, favorite 4-way, just to see who's the, like I said, the decade dominators, or I call it the Mount Rushmore match.
Mount Rushmore would be cool. Even though I'm not the biggest Hogan fan. I wasn't around to watch him wrestle in his prime.
I wasn't. Didn't care for him.
My biggest exposure to him, of course, is WCW, him being NWO.
Right.
And then, of course, having to go back and see all the times they've showed him in the past. I
kind
of caught up to him. Right. Big leg drop was not a great finishing move to me. So
horrible finishing move.
But that match, I kind of divided that match into two. On my card,
Gotcha.
I did take Hogan off for. I have a Stone Cold versus CM Punk match, and I have
that's weird. That's strange.
Ric Flair versus John Cena.
Wow, 16 versus 16. Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
Whoever wins is champion. Nobody, the champion walking in, it's just whoever wins is the all-time greatest champion, WWE champion, and then CM Punk and Stone Cold are so similar in their. I would guess say gimmicks. Come up the anti-hero, nowhere the kind of a loner type of shit. CM Punk from early WWE, not current day CM Punk. I know CM Punk.
Straight edge. The photo straight edge.
What was it? Straight pipe bomb. CM Punk.
Okay, gotcha.
That CM Punk.
Okay, so I I didn't have a CM Punk match, but I would definitely throw him in with this match.
Him and Edge, doo-doo.
Huh?
I said him and Edge, doo-doo.
No. That's right. No. The submission elimination match. Cause I originally had Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe, and Chris Benoit. As we know, Chris Benoit is a dead situation.
Why did I know he was going there, bro? Why did I know this? Why did I know this? So, if you guys haven't found out already, he's taking out Chris Benoit and putting in CM Punk. He's putting somebody to sleep.
You
did, dog.
How? Boy, you are horrible. You are horrible. I don't even know why you're friends.
So yeah, my Wrestlemania match could definitely make it. It'll be probably a great Wrestlemania card.
Would you plug in that
submission match? Don't like the treatment of Samoa Joe, but I understand why is he there. You said Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, well, he's not one. CM Punk and who is it?
You just got Samoa Joe. So
no, it's
Kurt Angle,
CM Punk, Samoa Joe,
Daniel Bryan.
Damn right, that's what it was. Yeah, I like that match. Excellent.
So you want to take out Samoa Joe and put in Chad Gable?
I think guys that actually can stay. All the guys actually can stay for. I don't think Chad Gable is worthy of being on the WrestleMania card.
Okay.
Not saying he's not good enough, but just the way WWE treated him.
You can't double back.
Yeah, a lot of these opinions is based off what WWE has treated him.
Yeah, that's how we got to look at it.
For real. Because the Shorty G kind of fucked up everything. For
yeah.
Samoa Joe, small submission machine, that makes sense. Daniel Bryan, know what he does. CM Punk go to sleep. Anaconda, was it Anaconda lock? Anaconda grip?
The Cobra, what is the Cobra clutch?
It's something with a snake. That's all I remember. Anaconda, fucking Coca-Cola, Cobra, some shit.
What?
The Pepsi plug.
Anaconda Vice.
I knew I was close.
It was something, but it was also called Cobra clutch. Yeah.
Oh, his name is the Anaconda Vice, but the movie called the Cobra Clutch.
No. The movie was called the Anaconda Vice.
That's what his movie called, but another variation is called the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Submission match. You got Royal match. Your tag match. Just to make it all.
With the women, the horsewomen's match. So who tag match made? Mine.
Yeah, the cross brand promotion match.
Okay. How many we got?
Cross brand.
Undertaker. What you got? Who you had?
Humber Sting.
Sting.
Yeah. It's the most common dream match.
That was everybody's dream match.
So I couldn't not put on that. Like I don't know. Of course, you could have definitely went back and be like Taker versus The Fiend. Like that'd be another.
I already seen it though.
Huh?
We already seen it.
Kinda.
Yeah, with break kinda. But okay.
But neither one of them was in their prime.
Yeah, no. But
I'm talking like Sting.
I would go Crowface Sting.
Yeah, Sting when he first started with NWO, and he was just standing niggas from the Raptors.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker's like 90.
I would give Ministry of Darkness. Either Ministry of Darkness or American Badass. But I would definitely go Ministry of Darkness.
Right.
Because that was the most believable gimmick he had. Like I think he was really crucifying folks backstage.
He even said that stuff he had to live it. Like even when he was out and about as like a person like in a mall or a grocery store, he had to dress in all black. If he was doing that biker gang gimmick, he was in that biker outfit. If he was really being the
He
Undertaker,
was a
being
method
dark.
actor.
Right, he made sure it was believable, and that's what a lot of people were scared of him. That's why his name's so big. Me personally, I'm not the hugest Undertaker fan based off. I mean, I like him and all. It's just I prefer Stone Cold, The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Michaels, guys like that. I put him over.
Oh yeah, but give or take between him and Sting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely Undertaker, especially. Well, I want to say longevity because Sting is still doing it.
Yeah, he is, and he killed it actually.
Oh yeah, I like that he's not doing a solo star. He's bringing along somebody that's young with him.
AEW is doing it right.
Yeah.
And Chris Jericho said, he said WWE didn't know how to utilize things, and they just brought him out there.
Oh, he had a great start. Like that Survivor Series stuff
with Seth Rollins, yeah, but it's like after that match between him and Triple H, it kind of went down.
Literally.
Yeah, literally, it went down here from there. So it was like, well,
it's not necessarily a match for me. It was definitely a great match. I mean, I wasn't a great match. Great matchup on like just on paper. Triple H versus Sting. Like Miss WWE versus Miss WCW. But it's just the way that the match happened and how, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because y'all still, in so many ways, buried
him. Also, you was too nostalgic about it.
Yeah.
You had DX come out. You had NWO come out, which was, you know what I'm saying, but predictable. It could have happened in a different way.
But you still buried WCW again. Like, you already officially buried them. Let them shine at WrestleMania. Like, Triple H, your WrestleMania record is already trash. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, like, come on. I will go with yours over mine. And I know you're probably wondering why I said Abyss.
Oh, no, I wasn't, because I know Joseph Park is one of the backstage producers.
Okay, so I'm glad you did that.
I understood that. My only reaction to it, as far as the match itself goes, Abyss was never officially in WWE, like actually wrestle as Abyss.
No, and that's why I said it would have been perfect, because it would have been like, okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He came out and like during the induction of Undertaker or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he comes out and he'll be like, "Hey, my name is Joseph Parks, and I have always been a major fan of yours." Blah blah. Chokeslam in the middle of the ring by Undertaker. Boom. The lights go out. Red lights come on, and then he's still laying there, but he's in the Abyss uniform now, and he stands up with the shit on, and it's like, but Abyss's outfit kind of puts you in the mind of like a Target brand Mankind.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't even put that in there. So yeah, right. I'll go with you.
I love to see Abyss versus Kane. Abyss versus Mankind would have been cool, just the comparisons. Abyss versus Braun, of course. The Fiend. He probably been a good opponent for Super Cena.
Keep talking to the fans. I'm coming right back.
Another Undertaker match would have been cool. Like I mentioned before, The Fiend. Both in their prime. Aleister Black, even though he's now Malachi Black in AEW, he'd have been a great opponent for the Undertaker when they were both in WWE together. Yeah, man, Taker, depending on his character, his matches kind of up and down from there. Another Undertaker versus Stone Cold match would have been cool. Who's truly the greatest type of match. In my opinion, Stone Cold, but I know a lot of people argue that, you know, Undertaker is probably the most famous, the most well-known, the most popular, whatever, how you want to put it, superstar of all time. But yeah, man, Undertaker versus Sting, WWE versus the proper WWE versus WCW stars match instead of what we got in Sting versus Triple H would definitely would have been a great match to see on the WrestleMania card. such as this.
You got the bathroom looking like an Airbnb. All right, so you doing Untitled topic?
Yep.
How many matches we looking at right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right now, that's solidified.
I think all of my matches are gone.
All of your matches?
I gotta mention it, but Sasha versus Bayley. Sasha and Bayley versus Trish and Lita was my tag match.
Oh shoot, mine is gone too, because I did mention the Clash of the Titans and the Decade Dominators and the submission match. So we went with this.
Oh, I didn't put the submission match on there. That's 8.
So it did make it.
It did make it.
Okay, so we went with this.
You didn't see a Bianca Belair match. The Black Girl Magic match.
Yeah. Black Girl Magic, yeah.
You can go ahead and announce it.
All right, so Black Girl Magic match. I had the Bianca Belair. I had Naomi, Jacqueline, and Jazz. Fatal 4-way Black Girl Magic match. I like this match because Jacqueline and Jazz were two of, not only just because they were black women, but Jacqueline and Jazz were two of the most hard-hitting wrestlers in their time when they was coming up. Like, Jacqueline is a Intercontinental champion, like a former Intercontinental champion. So she wrestled with the best of them. I want to say she was a cruiserweight champion too.
Jacqueline?
Yeah. So she was cruiserweight and Intercontinental champion. 2 titles that were only held by nothing but males. So for her to be there, that definitely put her over. That gives her a little edge. Jazz is small, but Jazz is also a powerhouse. Like, Jazz will come in hard hitting, and I would definitely like to see her and Bianca lock up. That would be one hell of a lockup. Naomi is more of a high flyer. I kind of see her as the underdog of this match. Granted, she's 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. But I would definitely see her as the underdog. You got all 4 of them are former champions. Hey, they just done on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are all 4. All 4 former champions, but Jacqueline has more titles than everybody. I think Jazz won the hardcore title. Don't put that.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think Jazz won the hardcore title. But anyway.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, Randy Savage, Rob Van Dam, Ricochet, Jericho, and who else?
It was Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero,
CM
Punk. No, I'm tripping.
CM Punk in the submission match.
Yeah, in the submission match. It was RVD, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero.
Right, that's what it is. I got it now.
Jeff Hardy, Ricochet. That was it, wasn't it?
6.
Yeah.
RVD, Jeff, Rico, Jericho, Eddie, Ray.
Okay.
So we got Joe, CM Punk, Kurt, and who else?
Who we replaced Chris Benoit with? Was it CM Punk?
CM Punk, Chris Benoit is gone.
But who we replaced him with? It was Joe, Daniel Bryan. Okay, yeah. We replaced Chris Benoit with Punk.
Usos, New Day.
New Day, Street
MSK,
Profits.
Imperium.
And RK Bro.
RK Bro. And Street Profits. That's just Raw.
Yeah.
Black Girl Magic.
That's all you got to put right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got the Undertaker on there?
Yeah, Undertaker Sting.
You got the Decade
Stone
over
Cold.
there?
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cena, Rick, Flair, Hogan.
So we got one more match. We didn't put the Romans match on there.
Roman versus Brock and Bobby.
Is that what we went with?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it right there. Right?
Lashley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow, yeah.
That's it.
Winner of the Shawn Michaels HBK being Shawn Michaels Triple H match will be Triple H or HBK because he returned Triple H.
It'll be HBK because he retired with Triple H.
Okay. Winner of the ladder match.
Oh, honestly, I'm going Jeff Hardy.
No arguments here. I said no arguments here.
Submission match? Is that next?
That's fine. We can go there.
No, I mean, which one is next?
Bailey, Charlotte.
Oh, the
Sasha.
old woman.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
If it's the man, then Becky. If it's not the man, then I'm Sasha all day.
Okay, well, let's go with the man.
All right, man, Becky.
No. Well, yeah, we'll just go with the man. Yeah, I was going to give it to Sasha because they'll never get shit to Sasha. Sasha is 0-6 at WrestleMania. So at this point, it should be 0-7.
Before we get too far, what's the main event for this card? I think it'll probably be the decade match.
Yeah.
Steve Austin, Cena, Flair, and Hogan.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main event. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Opening match, probably. I wouldn't put HBK on first.
I definitely put the last match up first to come out with a bang.
Okay. Opening match. Cool. I definitely would probably split the Undertaker match and the Triple H match on two parts of the card. Put one of them in the front on the beginning of the card, one at the end.
By being Triple H's last match, I put it will only be right toward the end.
Okay. Ladder match, Undertaker match, or ladder match, tag match?
That's too much. Ladder match.
Black Girl Magic?
Yeah.
One. All right. Black Girl Magic winner. Bianca.
I don't see no arguments. It was either Bianca or Jacqueline for me.
I think that type of match was definitely one of those matches where they passed down the Black Queen crown to Bianca.
Yeah.
She's the one carrying us, literally.
Okay.
Next match, she let her the HBK at the end. Submission match.
Yeah.
Or Brock Roman.
Nah. Brock and Roman should be like the. Brock and Roman should be like the match before the main event.
Oh wow. Okay. So we got ladder match, Black Girl Magic.
Did you put
the numbers back?
Did you put the numbers back?
Yeah, I put ladder match 1, and then 2 is Black Girl Magic. 3 will be what? Tag match?
Will be the 3 the submission match and then the tag match.
Okay. Winner of that Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan.
It's definitely Kurt Angle for me.
That's number 4 tag match.
Oh no, dog. I'm fucking with the Usos all day. But the Street Profits.
This is a tornado tag match.
Tornado elimination tag match.
I'm kind of leaning arcade, bro.
Ooh, really?
That was quick elimination, bro.
Huh?
Quick elimination. That's what I'm thinking.
quick elimination.
RKO out of nowhere to anybody. Everybody can get.
I think it'll get down to the RK.
I might mess around the RKO riddle too. Shit.
Right. I think it'll get down to the RK Bros with one of them other teams, but I don't think RK Bros will put it out because they're more of a technical team. So,
question: if we do go to Usos, does Roman automatically walks away with take off?
Of course.
Okay, so the bloodline with a clean sweep. All right. Okay. That's 4, 5. Match number 5 is HBK. No, Undertaker Sting match, right? 5.
Yeah. Hold on. Mystery of Darkness, Crow Sting.
Again, I wasn't the biggest Undertaker fan.
So you gonna stay? You gonna stay?
I'm trying to analyze the match. Hang on.
You already said.
You
already said.
This being WrestleMania, Undertaker gonna win.
I don't know because he had already broke the streak. I think it would be nice if they just let Sting be.
If it ain't Brock Roman, nobody else is gonna beat him. That's just WWE. Now, if it's let's take Vince out the picture, Sting might have a chance.
You got a coin?
In my room. I don't carry cash like that.
Yeah, me either. Just like that in my pocket. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, fuck it.
Hold on, how we doing? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yeah.
You going Undertaker on one Sting or you going Sting on one Undertaker?
I'm gonna say Sting.
Okay, I'm gonna say Undertaker. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right.
Sting. Revenges himself. Beats the Undertaker. And honestly, I think they both can definitely retire after this match.
Like what? It wouldn't be no. Or honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
Your one-on-one Sting, take it and leave.
That end of an era match could have been all for me with him and Triple H the last go round.
Come on, Sting and Triple H.
No, Undertaker and Triple H.
Oh, you're talking about when the Blood of Destruction versus DX?
No.
Even before the back then.
When Shawn was the referee.
Oh, okay.
And like then Triple H couldn't even walk out the ring, but like Undertaker got up and grabbed him, and they all walked up the ramp together.
Oh,
That could have been the last match for me for all three of them matches.
Oh yeah.
Because Shawn still had his eye was straight.
Bruh, now that you said it, I've been watching the My Rise videos from WWE 2K22, and one of the content creators was talking about his eye. That shit was so funny.
Because don't nobody know.
Even on the game, it just randomly started rolling up. Yeah. Bro, even in the game.
Don't nobody know. They made it realistic. Don't nobody know what happened to the man's eye. Like, that man's eye was straight. And now he got the Sammy Davis Jr. Like,
he was like, pick your opponent. Anybody that's in the performance center. Okay, let me pick you. You want to pick me? I was like, bro, why is eye rolling on this game? But
so, yeah.
Sting over Undertaker and match 5. Match 6 is
the decade match, right?
It's not a decade match.
Oh, the main one. I'm tripping. Oh, that's the hold on, we got.
You said Roman, Brock, and Lashley was right before the decade match.
So they'll make that 9.
That's 9. That's 10. That's 9. Black Girl Magic was 1. Those 2. Yeah, Black Girl Magic was number 2. Samoa Joe number 3. Tag match is 4. 5 is Undertaker Sting.
6 is
ladder match is open. That's number 1. HBK and Triple H 6.
6, yeah.
Okay.
So what's 7? Where's the submission match?
3.
Okay, so
obviously got Becky, Charlotte, Sasha.
Oh, okay, so that's 7. All right.
Okay. And then 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What the hell? But we can't count. Hold on.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. I'm counting the ladder match, 2 different matches on 2 different. It's on the same line. Oh, we missed a match. That's what it is.
What ladder match? Oh, that ladder.
Yeah, it's on 2 different lines. I was counting both lines. Yeah.
So 1.
Ladder is number 1.
Okay.
2 is black girl.
3 is submission. 4 is tag. 5 is, was it the black girl? What's 5?
Undertaker Sting.
Undertaker. 6 is HBK Triple H. 7 is Horsewomen. 8 is.
Don't have it yet.
Hell, what we missing?
Roman match is 9, and then 10 is the decade match.
Oh, we missing what? Which?
We just need to come up with a match.
No, we had 10 matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Retirement match, ladder match, Undertaker match.
But you must have counted.
4 is the what's the name match? The Horseman match. 5 Roman, Brock, Bobby, Triple H. Triple H twice. 6 is decade match. 7 tag match.
So you want to do the what's it called? The Clash of Titans?
Either that or what match? Oh, how about Bret Hart versus? Damn, we don't have The Rock on here. That's not the match. But I just thought about The Rock. Don't have The Rock on here. Who else is not on here?
We did say The Rock. Father versus son.
That makes the card.
Yeah.
Rock versus Rocky. Number 8. The Rock, obviously, right?
Yeah.
The winner.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roman is the undisputed champion.
Uh-huh.
And then decade match.
Stone Cold.
Yes. It was him or Cena for me.
Yeah. It was either gonna be Stone Cold or Cena.
Stone Cold is definitely the winner. The most popular wrestler of all time.
Right.
So
arguably, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we really had to put our thoughts and hearts and sweat and breath into this.
Hour and 7 minutes.
Oh wow, we did pretty good. So we're gonna run through these again for y'all. First opening match for our Ultimate Wrestlemania card. We have the ladder match with RVD, Jeff Hardy, Ricochet, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio. And your winner of that match is Jeff Hardy. Of course, that was no thought.
Question about the ladder match. The title involved.
Yes.
Actual title?
Yes.
Cool. Match number 2, Black Girl Magic. Bianca Belair versus Jazz, Jacqueline, and Naomi. With Bianca as the winner, and she will be pinning Jazz.
Wow. We didn't discuss that. Wow. That'll be dope. All right, I'll go with it. I won't even argue. Number 3, we have a submission match, which consists of Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. And your winner of that match is the submission machine, Kurt Angle. Yes, sir. Which is all right. I wouldn't put nobody against Kurt Angle.
And then we have a cross-brand one-take-all tag team title match with the Usos, the New Day from SmackDown, MSK, Imperium from NXT 2.0, RK Bro, and Street Profits from Raw, with Usos taking all the belts.
Next up, we got Undertaker versus Sting. And the winner of that match is none other than Crowface Sting. Yes, sir.
Yeah, finally get a dub for WCW. He's now
Exactly.
1-1 at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
I think it's time to hang it up now. I think Undertaker's now what 22-2,
23
and 2.
20-3.
It's 3 losses.
Yeah. Roman
Reigns and Brock,
and then Sting. That'll be 3.
Oh, yeah. I ain't counted. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Yeah.
Just third.
Yeah.
Retirement match for Triple H. The end of a great faction. DX, Degeneration X.
Mm-hmm.
HBK versus Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
With HBK definitely winning this match, just like he did against Ric Flair back in 2008. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2008.
Somewhere. That'd be dope if it was.
What's women match?
Huh?
What's women match? I'll keep going. We have a horsewomen fatal 4-way for the undisputed women's title. Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Charlotte versus my girlfriend Sasha Banks. With the man Becky Lynch taking the undisputed women's title.
Ah, man, you was close. It was 2007. Where you stopped at? Shawn Michaels and
horsewomen match.
Oh, horsewomen match. So horsewomen match is
I just said Becky won.
Okay, cool. So
and she's pinning Bayley.
Wow. Son of a gun.
Sasha's not losing, I'm sorry.
Oh, you punk ass. All right. Number 8, we got Rock versus Rocky Johnson, with of course the Rock winning. Number 9, we got the unified WWE titles combined in a triple threat with Brock, Bobby, and Roman, with of course Roman winning, which makes the Bloodline with a complete sweep of WrestleMania. And last but not least, the main events. We got John Cena versus Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan, with Stone Cold taking it by pinning Hogan. Stupid. Yeah.
I'm with that.
Cena was not taking it.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
But I think if WWE did book that match, Rick would probably there.
Who, Rick? Of course. They don't even like Rick.
But Titletown Wrestling is booking this match.
Yes. And so we don't.
John Cena won.
Yeah. What?
Now, all seriousness, Steve Austin's winner of the all-time Mount Rushmore match, and this was your ultimate WrestleMania match card, brought to you by Titletown Wrestling.
TTW. Titletown Wrestling. TTW TV. There you go.
Yep. And that was another great episode.
And eventually, we're going to have an app sometime. I'm just manifesting.
We're working on it.
I'm just manifesting. You know what I'm saying? It's all about manifestation, especially when you're trapped in this pandemic. It's all about manifestation.
But as I mentioned before, please
subscribe,
like, share, subscribe, and comment to Titletown TV, where you can find this video and many of the Titletown TV content, from Sports Talk with KC to Titletown Family First series, Titletown Wrestling. Hopefully we'll bring on some LOL comedy hours here soon.
What's the Family First?
We interview our family. And that was Titletown Wrestling. Peace.